Hello, Spoons313. Ah, let's see if I can move his chair around without knocking everything off. There we go. And I'm here for another Spoons313 gaming acquisitions. I'll just quickly go through a few more PS2 games I've got. I do collect for the... Go on, mate. The PS2, the PC, and all the old consoles. But obviously I don't play PS3 or PS4 because I'm an Xbox person now. Oh, my camera battery's rubbish. Let's quickly just go through the games I've got. Sorry, the quality's not so great at the moment. So I got Bad Boys 2 for the PlayStation 2, Mission Impossible Operation Suma, America's 10 Most Wanted, when you get to kill Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein, and more. I've got Hitman 2, Silent Assassin, so I like the old Hitman games, Lord of the Rings, The Third Age, and Worms Armageddon for the PC. Now, I've got some other cool stuff I just got through the post. 2 Corsair XMS3 DDR3 RAM modules. There's 8GB there, so they're going to be going into my PC. There we go. They're going to be going into my PC, and that'll bump her up to 16 gigs. There's no need to have any more than 16 gigs at the moment anyway. And then my next, I'll be bumping up the graphics and getting an octa-core CPU for it. I'm renowned for running my computers for flipping years, way behind other people's specs, and still being able to play everything, because I know full well that you don't need as much power as your computer has. It's just mad. So yes, I got two Corsair 8GB sticks of RAM, and they're going to go into my PC up there. There she is. Real googly eyes. Googly eyes. Yep, they're going in her up there. So, the next thing I've got here, I'll do that in a second. I've got three 320GB, I don't know if you can see the writing there, but they're 320GB Seagate SATA hard drives. They were 15 quid for the 3 on eBay, and I thought, yeah, I'll have those. Why not? I mean, I need some of these. I've got a few projects still going. I've got the Minecraft rig up there that needs a new hard drive. This one on the floor that I'm doing at the moment doesn't need anything yet. And there's a little unit just below the HD DVR box. There's a little Dell. I can't remember if that needs a hard drive or if it's already got one in it, but either way, that may need one. And then I'm going to use another one for some extra storage space. Alright, and now the other thing I got, let me see if I can bring it up. You see this power supply here. Oh, I've just knocked 10 Most Wanted off. Great. Let's go into my purchase history. I've just got myself a new microphone which has just been posted. I'll just quickly show you the screen. I know it's showing the screen on a camera, but screw it, who cares. I got a good deal on it, $10.99, a condenser recording microphone by Florian. I thought that's better than using the thing that I have been recording on, if you want to see what I have been recording on. It's a little jury-rigged Turtle Beach cheap-ass headset that's a piece of crap. It's really, really bad, and I'll be glad to stop using this stupid thing. There we are. That's what I normally record on. It's an old set of Turtle Beaches. You'll notice that there's tape all over the sides where they just started breaking apart. The foam on this side is all torn. That's just wear and tear, it's just falling apart. And the microphone has got an old piece from an old Xbox 360 headset on top of it, just to muffle the microphone slightly, and that's starting to degrade and fall apart as well. So I'll be glad to stop using these bloody things and actually get a new microphone. Yes, about bloody time. So anyway, let's not knock things off the desk. Let's go to my purchase history just a moment. Oh god, my arm hurts holding this camera. Oh, actually I might as well say I got a couple of these as well. 802 INN 150 megawatts a second USB 2.0 wireless interfaces. I got two of those. One of them is going to go on another PC from brother to do editing on when he finally starts getting into editing. There we go, it's focused in now. So I've got 2 of those, and they only cost me, what, $3.58 for 2? Not bad at all in the UK. What we got? There's that socket 775 motherboard I'm working on. I got some proper Windows 10 for next to nothing, which is cool. Now, where's that power supply? That's not mine, that's Steve's power supply. I'm upgrading this computer. Here we go. An Arctic 600 watt power supply. I need to give them some feedback because I've tested it now. So, it said for parts were not working, untested. As you can see, £6. Oh, it's sold for a £5. Yeah, I got it for a £5. My bad. Sold for a £5, and I pay £4 postage for it. So there it is. And it just said on here, one of the pins on the 20.4 pin connector is damaged. Could be fixed, but PSU could have other faults. I'm unable to test. Sold as faulty. Well, you'll be happy to know that it's not faulty at all. Well, it is. It does have a fault, but I bypassed it. Come off there. It did have a fault. I might plug it in a moment just to show you. Actually, it did have a fault. The fault. What am I doing? There we go. There she is. I'll lean up against my knee. She did have a fault. The fault was the yeah, it's me coughing. The fault was the actual inbuilt fan would not spin. I took the unit apart and I got my little tester and tested its output, and it does have a pretty good output through its little 12-volt rail. So there's nothing wrong with that. I did try a couple of other fans on them, but another fan I had was broken, and the other one I couldn't quite fit on there because this is a 2-pin 12-volt connection inside there, and a lot of them I just have a CPU fans, which if there's room you can bridge it, but there wasn't. So anyway, my camera battery's going to die, so I need to do this very quickly before it does, as I may lose my video. Okay, so anyway, I took this apart. I did try to fix the fan, and I resoldered some connections and made a new thing, but the fan was absolutely and utterly cream crackered. So what I did was I bypassed it. Basically, I got a little Asus CPU fan. I took the thing off of the board, so it's got nothing attached to the board, and I literally just got a few connectors. I came out of the back of the power supply. Just, you know, if that would focus in, that'd be great. There we go. I got a CPU fan and a couple of connectors I had in the drawers. I had a problem where the pin broke on one, so what I had to do was I had to get a CPU fan power extender with Molex connections. It only had the black and red wire, which gives it direct power, but didn't have the yellow wire, which connects to the black, which is this little control module which you can connect to the board. And what it will do is it will regulate the speed of the fan with the motherboard's own controller, or you can connect it to something else. So I had to wire that to it as well, because that did say it was attached to another one, but the pin broke on the red wire on the other one, so I had to rewire it to another one that didn't have it. Use a little connection block here, and I just connect it with Molex connectors, and that will run the fan. It will run fast at the moment because it's a CPU fan, but as soon as this is connected to a controller, I'll be able to regulate the speed. It will quieten it down, and it will work fine. And the actual power supply itself does run lovely. It's tested, and it does power a motherboard. So I'll finish this video off. I'll just show it running, and you'll hear how loud it is. Right okay. Then, just quickly before my battery dies on this camera, and I need to charge it properly. Here's the power supply. Oh, there's my power supply tester plugged in. The pin that it was talking about online was a little squash, but I got it open and it works pretty damn well. I've just connected up the little fan piece with the Molex connector, and all I'm going to do is just flick it on, and you'll hear it's loud, but like I said, once I connect the controller to a board, it'll regulate it. So it's very, very loud, but it works. And it's a Mr. Green light, see? Ta-da! It's a full pass. And I have run a board with it, which is actually in this machine, but this machine, the board in here, which is the one I showed online, that has an 8-pin CPU connector, so it won't work with a 4-pin. it doesn't get enough power to the CPU. You could touch everything in there and it'll be freezing cold because it just does not have enough power to even power it to get hot. So yeah, she's very loud, but she passes, and bypassing the fan, it's keeping this running for a lot longer. So let's flick that off. And what power? My CPU tester switched off now. See, there we are. So yeah, just a little bypass. That's done that a world of good. Looks like my cable tie slipped off the back there. Doesn't matter. I need to get some more insulation tape, and I'll get that attached even better than what it is. Right. So yes, I got a few more bits and bobs going around, and now I need to put my 16 gigs of RAM, well, it's my 8 gigs, that was my other 8 gigs, to give me 16 gigabytes of RAM in my gaming PC. So, yes, thank you very much for watching. I will be picking up more and more bits and bobs. Oh, I have got one other thing actually, but I didn't show it. It's stuck under some stuff here, but my dad went to a car boot sale and we went up to visit him, and he found me an old multi-tap for a PlayStation, which is cool, because I like the old multi-taps. They get rare nowadays, so I've got one of those as well. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I will be finding more and more things, and I will share it with you, you know, as and when I get them. Yes, so thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been TheSpoons313. Ta-ta!